The Barat Empire is a remarkable country. In normal countries, if someone attacks me, I fight back. For example, when Pakistan was bombed by India, it shot down Indian fighter jets and attacked India's S-400 system. Another example is China. When India provoked China in Galwan, China sent troops to beat them with sticks and captured many prisoners. However, in response to the U.S. tariff war against India, Indians did not choose to fight back with equal retaliation but instead resorted to verbal attacks. This truly exceeded my expectations. A video was uploaded on First Post showing Indian netizens mocking Trump. The content made me laugh so hard my stomach hurt. For instance, one netizen claimed that India's GDP growth rate far surpasses that of the US. However, they did not mention that India's GDP data, often exaggerated with fictitious figures, is widely distrusted. Even if we accept India's reported data, with the US GDP being 7 times larger than India's, the US economic growth still outpaces India's. Moreover, as the issuer of the world's reserve currency, the US can manipulate GDP figures far more easily than India. By adjusting numbers and printing more dollars, the US can extract wealth globally, especially from a country like India, which heavily depends on the US and lacks substantial power. I don't understand why Indians compare their GDP growth to the US. It's like me comparing my income growth to Bill Gates. Last year, I earned $1,000, and this year, I earned $2,000, a 100% increase. Gates earned $50 billion last year, but only $49 billion this year, so his income declined. By this comparison, I've surpassed Gates. Honestly, India's logic confuses me. What kind of country is this? Why does a beggar always love comparing itself to and mocking a tycoon? Another Indian netizen mocked Trump for claiming credit for mediating the India-Pakistan conflict, implying that Trump did not mediate it. I really don't know what to say about such a shameless country. India suffered a crushing defeat against Pakistan in air combat. The Pakistani Air Force even used JF-17 jets to destroy India's S-400 system. If Trump didn't mediate, why did India stop fighting? If not Trump, which country or political figure could influence both India and Pakistan simultaneously? Are you suggesting that China mediated the India-Pakistan ceasefire? Did Modi follow Xi Jinping's advice? Before the conflict, Indian media boasted that Pakistan was isolated, that India had many allies, and that the Indian Air Force overwhelmingly outmatched Pakistan's. Yet, when the fighting started, India realized it was weak and was unilaterally crushed by Pakistan. Nevertheless, Modi held a 10-day national celebration, claiming victory. I have one question. India went to war because Pakistan supported Kashmiri militants. And if India won, why didn't it demand that Pakistan hand over the militants? Did Modi, after winning, choose not to pursue the Kashmir militant attacks? Is Modi a traitor to India? The only explanation is what Trump said. India lost 5 fighter jets, and Pakistan achieved a major victory. There's no need to rush to mock Trump. Just have Modi line up all 36 Rafale jets and post a video to prove it. You were humiliated by Pakistan on the battlefield, and Modi made desperate calls for help, just as Nehru provoked China, got beaten, and then begged for protection from the US and the Soviet Union. Now Trump is merely boasting about his contribution, and you refuse to acknowledge it? The next time China and Pakistan beat you, will anyone step in to mediate? Are you planning a month-long national celebration next time? Another Indian netizen mocked Trump for announcing plans to develop oil with Pakistan. Did you not expect him to actually do it? The US prohibits India from buying Russian oil, and if India refuses, it will face consequences. Although Modi insists on protecting agriculture, he truly does not dare to buy Russian oil anymore because he is genuinely afraid of repercussions. If you don't buy Russian oil or Iranian oil, how will the Barat Empire meet its energy needs without affordable oil? The Indian government is already heavily in debt, with 1/3 of its annual revenue going toward interest payments. Are you really going to buy oil from Pakistan in the future? Don't forget, you've already deceived Russia and betrayed Iran. losing stable oil sources. Now you can only buy from Gulf countries like Saudi Arabia or from the US. The US holds the upper hand and will demand high prices. The Gulf countries are all Muslim nations, and Modi and the BJP are notorious for their anti-Muslim stance. You'll face tough times ahead, waiting to be taught a lesson by the Islamic world. I know the Barat Empire may lose in everything, but it will never lose in verbal battles. When China faced US trade bullying, it chose to fight back with equal sanctions. But when India faced US trade bullying, it chose to respond with words. A country like this dreams of surpassing China and becoming a superpower. I don't know why Modi's fans are so shameless. Don't they realize that the Barat beggar empire has no friends internationally and earns no respect? Remember your mockery of Trump and the US today. In the future, don't treat the US as your master, begging for economic aid and military protection.